All right, guys, let's go into my guitar room and I'll show you what I just got. What we have is a steel corner curio that I picked up from Ikea, and in my old house in New York, I collected numerous action figures from horror or rock and roll to heavy metal. I was always a huge Kiss collector, but in this new room, I didn't have any ideas of what I wanted to do because my wife did not want stuff all over the floor. So I decided to go with this corner piece. So it's pretty darn cool. Steel construction. Stands probably about 4 feet tall, and you can see the length of the guitar next to it. And it holds a lot of stuff, so let's go and see what I put inside. I have tons and tons more that are boxed, and I just have not found a way of putting them out yet. I might get another corner curio or maybe go with shelves. So I have some wall space here, so I could go with shelving. Because I have some big Kiss figures and Ozzy Osbourne. These ceilings in this room are about 12 feet. So I'm about 6'3", and my hand's all the way up. I mean, this room is really tall. Also picked up this head rush, FR, which is killer when you're running it through a processor. But let me go back to what I have in here. And I'll start in the back. That is Eddie from the Number of the Beast. That was a large scale action figure, and it was pretty hard to find. I actually got it at a garage sale for maybe about $20. Next to Eddie is Mr. Michael Myers, which is another large scale figure, and he is really cool. Excellent detail. You could see me in the background, so I'm sorry about that, but that's just the way it is in this room with the lighting. Got Gene, Ozzy. This is from the TV show. They made like a Barbie doll style Ozzy Osbourne, and it's killer. There is Freddy, large size. Slash from that game Guitar Hero. They made a figure of him. Here is another Jason Voorhees, different style. One of those Lego little Freddys. Another Jason. That's the Number of the Beast devil that came with the Maiden figure. That's really cool. And then in the back I have another Jason, large scale, and a Frankenstein that was put together by purchasing other figures. They would give you parts to build the body and the head, etc. I'm gonna move up because it's starting to get long, this video, but here is Bark at the Moon. That's the McFarlane Ozzy figure. I have the George Lynch Skull and Bones small scale collector's guitar. Rob Zombie, that was given to me by a great friend named Doug. In the back, we have those reissue Kiss dolls that are supposed to be like the 70s. Cheaply made, but they are definitely cool. I have every McFarlane Kiss set, but this is the set that they came out with, which included Eric Carr, and it's pretty hard to find. So there's Gene. In the back we have Iron Maiden the Trooper. It's like a Barbie doll style figure. And then going up top, we have the George Lynch porcelain figurine, which is my favorite of all the figures that I own. McMars from McFarlane. We have Eddie from, what is that, Killers possibly? Or I'm not sure which Eddie that is, but in the back is another Eddie. I think that's the Killers version. There's Angus and Brian Johnson. These are nice. I still have the stands for them. Those are McFarlane's. Then there is Richie and John. I kept them in the box. I think the box is nice and decorative. And then just a bobblehead of Gene and one of Ozzy Osbourne. I have this back plate, which is signed by Warren DeMartini also, so I figured I'd put that in there. But this is a great little setup to store your figures if you don't want clutter. And when this room was being built, my wife did not want me to have toys all over the place and clutter, etc. So she wanted it to be kind of like the guitar store / museum. I'll just pan the room for you. Hopefully you guys are into guitars as well as action figures. But my collection is growing. And it's so much fun to collect. I also picked up a stool because I don't ever sit. Usually I stand when I play on all my guitar videos, but this stool was nice and sturdy and it goes well with the corner cabinet. And there's some more axes. There's my Lynch Skull and Bones. And then the Frankenstein Washburn. And then my rig is over here. The Head Rush, the Randall, 1987 Randall RG100. I have that Boss Katana, a crate, power block, and then I'm always running my atomic amplifier through my pod, and then I use a Boss ME70 for the wah and some other effects, and then an old PV Bandit that someone was throwing out. So here is the cabinet, and there's the figures. It comes with this key lock, which is cool. This way my kids won't mess with it. And of course I have this guitar for the practicing, April of '87. There's George with his bones, and that is my favorite magazine that I own. So I hope I didn't bore you to death. And oh, there he is. Hello, Michael. And this is just a quick run of what I have in this room. I could talk gear for hours, but I know that you guys will just turn off this video. But that's it, man. So enjoy, rock on, be well, and thanks for watching.